Hi, I'm Fern from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop. Today I'm going to show you about the IQ Designer Decorative Lines and Fills. I'm excited about this. This is such a fun program to start with. We're going to go into the IQ Designer, and I'm working on the Altair, and we are going to pull up this top box right here, and this gives us line. This is a cup, a fill, and in this little page, this gives us our options for our lines. The first option we have, and if you'll notice, these are background in a blue. This is the stitch that it has appointed to do right now. Next, we have our stitches. So we have our lines on the first row, and this is what those lines are going to stitch out as. The first is a satin stitch. The next is a double run. The next one is a triple run or a bean stitch, and that gives you a heavier looking stitch. And then we have candle wicking and chain stitch. And this is a no-sew stitch. A no-sew stitch is a great thing to remember, that you have that option if you're going to quilt in a box or in an area that you already have designed on your fabric. You can outline that area with a no-sew stitch, and you can do a fill on the inside of that without having a stitch around that point. I'm just going to choose a shape here and show you this outline, some of the stitching here. Okay, so we've gone into our page, and let's go ahead and do the candle wicking. I'm going to choose purple. Now, to get candle wicking on this heart, I want to do my cup. And all I have to do is touch the outside, and it's going to change to a purple. Now, if I try to touch that again, it gives me the double click. That tells me I've already chosen that. So let's go ahead and look at that. We'll hit preview. And you can see we have a nice candle wicking stitch. Now, on the second page, if we go back a step, here is where we can change the size and the width of our candle wicking. So by choosing this, we can add, and let's set that. This one, I'm going to change the size, so that was the width between. Here is a bigger, actually, we'll keep that small so you can see. Now let's preview that. And you can see now the candle wicking is further apart. So you have a lot of options with designing and digitizing that stitch. So when I hit set, it's going to take me right into my embroidery screen. And I have all the options of editing that you do in your normal screen. So let's go back. Now, because I went back to my embroidery screen, we need to go back into the IQ Designer. Go in and I'll show you some different ways to fill. So in your designs, you've got some different options, open shapes. This is one where we've saved our shapes. These are closed shapes. Let's go ahead and do this flower. So my flower, I want to do a decorative stitch around the outside. So we're going to go in, and I'm going to choose a red, or actually a dark pink. I'm going to choose my cup, and I'm going to go ahead and hit each one of these lines. Okay, now I want to fill the inside with a decorative stitch. So in order to do that, the top is your decorative lines, and the bottom are your fills. So here we're going to go into our page, and here our options are your normal zigzag or back and forth mill stitch that you have in most embroideries. The second one is just a stipple stitch. The third one gives you lots of fun options. We select that, and look at all of these fun shapes you have to work with. So let's go ahead and put some different ones in each little flower petal. I'll choose a different color so we can see the differences in it. And like we did on the fills, or excuse me, the decorative stitches, we're going to hit our cup, hit the center, and we filled that with a decorative fill. So I'm just going to quickly go and choose some different ones. And go a different color. You see how easy this is to put a fill in and our center. Okay, let's hit our center there. Okay, so we've got our fill stitches, and let's go ahead and look and see what this looks like. Okay, so we show that we have got the bean stitch around, and we've got different fills for each one of our petals in our center. If I set that, it's going to take me right into the embroidery screen again, where it shows each stitch that's going to stitch out, and I can do any edits that I want to at that point, and then hit embroidery. I hope you enjoyed this little lesson on decorative fills and decorative stitches. Have fun with it. The more you do it, the more possibilities you will see that there are for you to enjoy. To find this machine, you can find it at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com or at our Logan store.